Hi folks, today I want to talk about the next two exciting Sigma lenses coming in the next months. Also talk a bit about what's coming from Sony down the road before summer and give you some updates also about the next Panasonic announcement on May 13 and also smaller updates about Canon. And before I talk about all of that, a quick reminder to first of all like this video to help me the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button to not miss any of the upcoming rumors. So folks, I'm back from my 1 week trip down to center Italy. I was in Umbria, in Tuscany, and also for a short day in Pompeii. I traveled with my kids. I was 26 hours in the car in 1 week. So we did it was quite a tight schedule, so I'm quite exhausted and I'm back now in Merano, trying to relax and also catching up with rumors, which is the most important part for you. Just a quick note, if you ever travel to center Italy, I found a wonderful spot named Torre Palombara in Umbria, which is super cool if you ever want to go there. Umbria is basically like Tuscany without the mass tourism from the US, UK and so forth, so quite more down to earth, popular, and the food is really great, so go there. Also in Tuscany, a nice spot was Suvareto, which is a very small town on a hill, just 50 minutes from the beaches, so I also enjoyed that place. Pompeii was super touristic, super busy. For the kids it was hard, there's a lot to walk. It's a stunning spot you have to visit, but probably I should go there the 1st of January to avoid all the mass of people that you can see there. So it was quite, difficult with the kids. Alone I would have loved to stay there 1 month to see every small detail. But now I'm lost in my private stuff, you're not here for that, but I want to give you context also because I look tired, I see, so now you know why. Okay, let's kick off with Sigma. First of all, correction. About a couple of weeks ago I told you there would be a new Sigma 200mm 1.8 lens for the Sony E and Leica L-mount system. I now got a correction from two trusted sources. The lens will be 2.0 aperture, so 1/3 of stop slower than previously rumored. And now I'm 100% certain that we are getting 200mm 2.0. Back at the time I told you I still didn't get a confirmation. I only heard about the source saying that it was close to the Eye of Sauron lens from Canon, the famous 200mm 1.8. Indeed it is close, but it's not 1.8, it's 2.0. Doesn't make a ton of a difference, 1/3 of a stop. It's still going to be an exciting lens, but now I'm 100% sure that Sigma will announce this 200mm 2.0 lens. When will it be announced? The time frame is before summer, so definitely max in June you will have this lens available for pre-order. Shipment probably in early July, and this will be a sports lens, not an art lens, so still affordable. You know, should be under $3,000, I guess, something like 2.5. It's a guess, and you know there is also all the tariff things, so I don't know how this will influence the final pricing for the US. For the rest of the world, will be no problem. But we are definitely getting this lens very soon. As soon as I have a date, I will let you know. And other specs I really not know, like the size of the lens, but it should be a tiny bit more compact than the previously rumored 200mm 1.8 that was actually patented in a lens as a lens design, and the length was 24 centimeter. Having 1/3 of stop less, I expect it's 20 or less centimeters. Okay, that was the one rumor about Sigma, but I have another part about Sigma because I heard that after this lens there will be another exciting lens that is another fast lens. So, and it's not the 35 1.2 that Sigma teased last year. We know there's a new 35 1.2 second version, new version of an existing lens that is quite now old in the E-mount lens range. We are getting a new version which is more compact, optically superior, but I'm not talking about this lens. So after that announcement of the 200 2.0, there will be another fast lens from Sigma that is pretty exciting from what I heard. A niche lens, but very exciting. And I will unveil the specs as soon as I can, as soon I get that double, triple confirmation through other sources. But this lens, from what I heard, should not be announced along the 200mm 2.0. I'm not 100% sure yet, but probably 1 month later this other lens will be announced. This is now for Sigma, okay? When it comes to Sony, I got a wild rumor about a new lens that should be a sort of 100-400mm GM successor. One source even shared an image of this, but I'm really not sure that this is legit. I will probably make a separate video about this because it's really a weak rumor, so not coming through my trusted sources. I hope the trusted sources can soon confirm if this is BS or a real thing. And by the way, if you have any info about the lenses coming, not only about this new Sony lens, but also Sigma, you can contact me here through the email address, contact form that is anonymous. Use a nickname so that I can recognize in future. You can also chat with me directly by pausing the video here on Signal and scan the QR code with your phone, or through Telegram, again, pause the video to scan the QR code and chat with me. So about that Sony lens, I'm not really sure, but there should be a new Sony announcement pretty soon. I still didn't get a 100% confirmation, but I think between end of May and end of June we are getting a new Sony announcement. And we know that 2 cameras are registered. One is an FX camera, one alpha camera, and I suspect the FX camera is coming first. So we might get an FX camera very soon. I still don't have the exact model. There are some wild rumors about an FX8, but also about another compact FX, which is not the FX3 successor, but some variation of it. But this is all rumors I'm not really sure about. I got rumors about this other lens. I told you that I am also not certain. Then I got rumors about other sources from about other lenses. About that I will make a separate video. So a separate, more in detail Sony video will come pretty soon, as soon as I have more confirmation about the info I'm receiving for the Sony a7 IV. You still have to wait, and yeah, let's see. I still didn't get the confirmation on the final announcement date of this camera that is ready for launch. So people have seen it, the camera is real, it's there, but Sony has decided to postpone the launch also because, like I told you a dozen of times now, the Sony a1 II is still not in stock and the production is still lagging behind the demand. Okay, this was regarding Sony. There is a Panasonic announcement on May 13. I didn't get yet a final confirmation about the name of the camera, what model to expect. It should not be a S1H successor. It should be more like a compact Cine L-mount full-frame camera, something probably like the Sony FX3. So still not confirmed, but it looks like something like this. And there are some wild rumors spilled out by some YouTubers that this camera might have built-in electronic ND. That would be one of the cool features of this new Cine camera coming on May 13. But again, if you are watching this and you happen to know more, or you find something on the web, you can contact me using this email address and contact form. It would be very helpful so that we can finally figure out what's coming from Panasonic. 2 more news. The Hasselblad X2D2, I still don't have a final announcement date, but we know from the FCC registration that images of the camera will be publicly available from after May 31. So it means the announcement should happen really within the next month, or we are going to see the images through the FCC. Let's see, okay? But the Hasselblad X2D2, from what I heard, it's basically a X2D with a better, much improved autofocus system. So no, you don't have to expect much more than this, okay? When it comes to Canon, it appears there are, like with Sony, some delays, like the Canon R6 Mark III that should have been announced, probably it was rumored to be announced in May, it has likely been delayed. And I guess this is true for many camera launches, also from Nikon, while Fujifilm will announce the X-Half camera around May 22, but from what we heard, it could be that this camera will not be available for pre-order in US right from the start, because Fujifilm does produce most of the cameras in China. The current tariff rate is 145%, So probably the rest of the world will be able to pre-order this camera, while in the US you will have to wait until the tariff situation will ease, which is, I think, likely from what I heard from the latest political statements from Xi and Trump. There seems a push towards finding some sort of compromise, and hopefully they will find it soon, so that if you would love to buy gear that is produced in China, then you can do so without paying a hefty tax on top of it. Okay, that's only for the US. Again, for the rest, no problem. For the rest of no US citizen. So that was about it. I hope that in the next days, now that I'm back at home, I can work again with the sources, chat with them, and squeeze out some more information that you might find useful. But this is it for today. Again, a reminder to like this video to help in YouTube algorithm. Definitely subscribe if you don't want to miss any of the exciting rumors and leaks. See you soon, folks.